fight because the dude kept scoring in his face. It wasn't nothing he could do.
So I can't play ball with niggas, man.
It wasn't nothing he could do to do it, man. Something this time, dude got another one. He got mad.
That's why I'm skeptical about playing tonight, man. Yes, man.
I love so sensitive. I'm about to fight him with it. I can understand he was following you, but the dude just doing it. He can do it. Dude got mad. Walked out the club.
The clock is right now.
They've been mocking the dude the whole game. Everything he said back. Like, oh.
You asking for it.
That was funny.
You always know what to talk. The heart is in the right place. You
What is this?
follow. You know, I gotta get
Final
to the
round.
job.
But I
I'm
don't
good for you to figure it out.
As I hop out the bed,
Is it?
today I'm about to do it, but I don't know how to say it. I'm trying to delay it. Part of me is kind of scared. Oh well, I'm only human. It ain't like I was prepared. Yeah, but I have never made a bad decision. Never been to prison. Never came up missing. Now I got a vision worth more than green paper, so I'm resigning. Now I'm
more
a
stuff.
dream chaser. We only ride this roller coaster called life once, and time flies.
Oh, I've heard of this dude. You heard this one, right? It's a nigga who was dissing Lil Wayne and Jay-Z. He wasn't really dissing them, but he was kind of that's D1 dude. He's basically saying that these dudes.
Hey, can I watch our conversation in here? I ain't gonna talk on the radio. I just want to watch it.
Hey, where you get that from?
Why you don't want to wait? Do you not want to talk? You can
I
talk.
can.
Wait, no, come talk because we short today. Short
Oh,
on.
I'm down.
Wait,
Y'all go to the producers?
Now you can stay in here.
Oh, we just did like an event, like it was a Rockin' Rhythms. It was like for the Cancer Society. What was it? Something Against Cancer. I think it's Colleges Against Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I got my own show, but like one of the main things I do, like every time we go out to remotes, like I'm like the person that get on the mic, you know. It's like 91.9 The Buzz, and we're out here on the location of such and such, and this is what's going on. But they had like a huge rock concert or whatever with like 2 acts. That's pretty cool. Like the last act they were performing, and they had something to display, and I like took it down, and like I just like ran on stage and started pretending I was playing. And, like everybody was tripping out. It's kind of cool. Hey, what y'all gonna talk about today?
Things that destroy a relationship, something like that.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm in this. Let's do
speaking
it.
of you, huh?
Where the rest of the crew?
Oh, they gone, right? You did that remote and just ended it.
Man, I know.
That was my guitars. When you want me, like, do you want me in the producer's room or?
No, you can stay in here.
Alright. You gonna turn the round table mics on?
I don't know how.
Like,
We normally just share. Whoa. Oh, right here.
Hey, this is what we're gonna do, like, just, like, you can say, like, we got a guest, go ahead and introduce yourself on the top, and if you can hear me, like, you know, just keep it
Would you
right.
rather just share a microphone?
Can I just go in the producer's room?
Okay, that's fine.
That works.
That's okay. Whatever works for you.
Y'all gonna go right on?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
but
straight
you
not
straight
gonna
not
hear
gonna
you
hear
in the producer's room.
Huh?
You straight is not gonna hear you.
Oh, I'll share like, whatever.
Thank you.
I put my guitar on with you.
Yeah, you can do whatever makes you feel good in life.
No, just like beef it up with my guitar, you know. I can't wait to go to the club so I can beef it up, you know. My guitar. People like, hey, you got a guitar up in here. Nigga's crazy. Hey, I want to talk to this shit. Like, I'm the hate, you know. Relationship ends as soon as you put your hands on it. No, I'm just fucking around.
That's nice.
This is crazy.
Yeah, there's an article I found.
And I love them so much, I love them like they're my own. So I mean, that's probably the hardest part of this whole decision.
Going on in 1 minute.
As far as this whole entertainment game, I mean, it's
Who can I pick the first song y'all play tonight?
What would you
Can
like?
it be Childish Gambino? You like? I never heard.
I'm sorry, what?
Like go to the music.
I'm in music.
Like please, I swear y'all mean like let's rap like for real.
Who?
Childish Gambino, just like scroll up. Well, I mean put it on later.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put it during the break. I did all the advertising for that. Never do that?
This is the relationship show, the place where love, life, and the college experience intersect.
I
Also,
forgot.
to love you.
Oh, there. Hey, this is The Love Below. I'm Bianca Monique and I'm on with
Man.
It's your boy D-Mac.
and we have
Oh yeah, it's T.L. Lewis. How everybody doing tonight, man? It feels real good to be on the level. Real good.
okay, y'all, this is Love Below. Just in case y'all didn't hear me, I'm Bianca Monique. And we got Mel and Demario and our special guest,
Oh yeah, it's T.L. Lewis. How everybody doing tonight, man? It feels
Yeah.
real good.
Oh, you
difficulty.
didn't have the mic on?
No, I had the microphone, but program went on.
Oh,
So whoever was in here last turned it off. But so how was y'all week? It's Friday.
it was straight.
Mel?
My Friday went pretty good. I'm lucky to not have classes, so I got to sleep most of the day.
I
So
understand.
That's real big right there. He didn't have classes. And I had to go to like 3 classes today. They're killing me.
But that's your you didn't have to sign up for Friday class.
You know, I mean, that's what I get for registering late, you know.
Oh.
Y'all make sure y'all do it on time, so ain't nobody leaving.
Absolutely. Demario? How was your Friday?
Me and Jamel, we learned a lot of things about some people today. I can't really say it on air, but just know that a lot of the girls in this school are very giving. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, hey.
Golly, I can't wait till we go to a commercial break.
a lot of knowledge.
Alright,
Them
well,
show's gonna be real good when we go commercial, but you know.
you stream only, understand. But I found an article today, and it was 10 ways we hurt our romantic relationships. So I want to ask y'all, what's one thing y'all think can destroy a relationship?
I'm gonna go with the obvious: cheating.
I second that to the 10th degree.
Say something different.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say pride because I feel like, you know, sometimes even if the argument is your fault, you never want to admit it. So I'm gonna say pride.
Wow. Can I throw 2? Can I throw 2 things out?
Top one.
Just one? Alright. For a male, I'm gonna have to say, when you make a woman feel, when she doesn't feel appreciation anymore, that's when she'll leave you, in my opinion.
Hey, have you been talking to me? I'm sorry, what's your other one?
My other one, like, for a woman, like, the way she loses her man is when he doesn't feel admiration, or more so feels like her knight in shining armor. Like, when she makes a man not feel like a man anymore, he'll leave her.
Alright, well, my introduction to the article, it says that it's not easy to have a great relationship with someone, but it's not impossible. It takes work, and but a lot of times work isn't enough, and we can sometimes get in our own way with ideas and attitudes about relationships that may be right or may be wrong, but oftentimes they work against us and undermine our relationships no matter how hard we work at it. Do y'all agree with that?
That was too much. I'm sorry.
Do your ideas and attitudes about relationships sometimes get in the way of the progress that can be made in your relationship?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. Yeah.
I agree.
Like what?
I mean, I feel like when you try to generalize a relationship, like, man, every girl, like every dude gonna cheat. I mean, when you get in a relationship with that new guy, you automatically gonna think he is gonna cheat, even if he never has that intention of doing that. So I mean, I agree with it.
No, I'm gonna have to completely agree. I'm gonna have to say, when you make a man suffer for the last dude's mistakes, is pretty bad. Like what you need to do is when you start a new relationship, keep in mind that it's new.
Right.
And like if you keep in mind that don't put anything past anyone, but don't throw it in their face, then I think you'll be good to go.
I think when you start new, it needs to be like a clean, fresh slate because they have nothing to do with what happened to you yesterday or last year. It's not cool. Mario? Yeah, the radio can't hear you now. I'm sorry.
I already said what I had to say.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh, we're going to take a break before we get into our list. Stay tuned to the Love of the Love.
He's gonna go so hard. I've heard this.
You say my name a lot.
Yes.
I am in love with Adele.
I honestly don't even know what she was like. She working on
I've never heard of that.
All that I know is that I wanna dance with you. Moving closer before I go kiss you. Know that you know me. Don't act stupid. You see different.
Yeah. That's not a good picture.
I would have never matched with a face.
She not always this bad.
I would have never matched a face with Yes, I talk to you. Yes, I talk to you.
That's the male voice. Right.
that sounds confusing.
You know, baby, mama, you are with the right man. You know, tell me what you wanna do. I won't make it.
I interviewed him like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, I'm drinking whiskey. Baby, I am gone tonight. NBC is not the only thing I'm coming
He does sound like Wayne.
I say these things. It isn't over, I haven't heard chubby ladies sing. Everybody love me. Call me in the rain. And these weekends always in your face like Ray-Bans. Yes, I bring the heat, girl. Fire for fire, man.
You sound like Tiger too.
Yeah, that's what I really was thinking. That's what I really was
I'm in
thinking.
love with you, but this is not tennis. And baby, stay sad, like she bad at Tetris. Blue boy, Ariana,
And the beat like
good luck trying to find
Go ahead.
He's a comedy writer.
He worked for that.
And like in the song he say like he writes trying to get me.
No way. No, I don't believe that shit, dog. I don't open the pack.
They don't see about the run.
You got 40 seconds.
Come back on.
Oh, for sure. No. Hell no. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it, dog. Cause I was just watching that nigga stand up the other day. That nigga's
Bro, yeah, that's so he was on like ABC or something.
Yeah, but I was watching his stand up the other day. Look at the sun.
feel like that rocker stand.
This is The Love Below, and I'm Bianca Monique, and I'm on with.
Hell,
It's your boy D-Mac.
And this is your boy T.L. Lewis. What's happening, everybody?
All right, we jumping right into our list, and the first one was the first issue is that you're playing to win. What do y'all think that means, and do y'all think it's a problem?
I don't know what that means.
Like, okay, it says that you're being competitive, not like you hate to lose like a basketball game, but it's like you have the attitude where the relationship is a game and you're always trying to have the upper hand on somebody and you're playing it to win the game.
I completely agree with that. Like every day in a relationship, you're gonna have to deal with certain things like trust. You're gonna have to deal with certain issues that happen in your relationship. It all depends on how you approach it. With the trust, like, you know, if you have a girl, like every day she's gonna encounter different men or whatnot, you know. And I feel like you just need to stay on your game, so you won't have to worry about her having interest in anyone else. But if you approach it like it's a game, I think, well, don't play games, but approach it like it's a game, and you're trying to win, and you're trying to win the heart of the person you're with or you're after, and I think you're actually approaching it the right way.
So you say play it like a game.
Yes.
Especially like when it comes to having the upper hand when it comes to like the opposite sex. Like if you're dating a girl, if your girlfriend look good, dudes are gonna be
Hopefully your girlfriend.
dudes are gonna be on your girl. And when you try to compete as far as like trying to get other girls, you're always gonna lose.
Right.
Always. If your girl looks good, you're gonna lose that battle all the time. So it's kind of pointless to even try to go down that road.
Well,
I gotta disagree. I don't think as a relationship as a game, because I mean, when you think of playing to win, you think of like a goal. Like if you're playing basketball, at the end of the game, you want to have the most points. Like, what's the end result of trying to play to win? That's what I don't get.
well, according to the article, if you act like your relationship is a competition and you're trying to play a game, play to win or whatever, you're gonna lose because it's basically saying that you're not trying. Which I heard, what I get from some of y'all's comments is that you're playing with like the other people outside your relationship, but this is talking about when you're playing with your partner, like trying to have an advantage over them, trying to host it over their head. It's not okay, and you'll lose. And like, it's just how you break up. That's like step one. The second one was that you don't trust, and it says that there's two aspects of trust that are important, and one is trusting your partner enough to know that he or she won't hurt you and know that they trust you in that same way. And the other aspect was that you have to know them well enough to know that they won't that they won't leave you or stop loving you no matter what you do or say. What do y'all think?
I mean, with me personally, going into any relationship, I always think that somebody gonna hurt me, but I just hope that they hurt me the least.
You hope they hurt you the least? Out of?
I mean, alright, I'm gonna take that out of a relationship. I'm gonna say out of anybody. I hope my girlfriend will hurt me the least.
Out of everybody you know?
Yeah.
Alright, what y'all think about the you don't have trust issue? Destroying your
I
relationship.
don't trust nobody.
As of now, or you always felt like that?
I always felt like that. I mean, I feel like I don't trust any girl right off the bat.
Shout out to Bar, with the baby girl curl. My baby love, my baby
Anyways, I don't trust any girls right off the bat. Like, it takes a long time, so that definitely causes a problem. Because some girls don't feel like waiting that long, and some of their relationships don't even last that long. So most of my relationships, like the first few months, start off with me not trusting them.
So do you think that you're supposed to trust people until they give you a reason not to?
No.
But you're supposed to, well, I'm not going to judge. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that like that. But I think you're supposed to trust people until they give you a reason not to.
I mean,
like, I believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt until you make me not give that to you.
I understand that, but I have a hard time doing that.
I'm glad you agree.
That's me.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, see, as I am busy at the moment, so if I have to leave, yeah, I got to leave. But yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I give it an equivalent. You know how some teachers give you a 0 and your grades throughout the year dictate what you end up with. And there are some teachers that give you the 100 from the beginning, and things that you do slowly bring your grade down.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm the 100. I'm gonna give you, but at the same time, it's complex because it takes a lot of time for me to, as a person, give you all of me. But I'm intentionally gonna give you parts of me when I feel like you're ready for them. So I trust everything you say. I may feel like it's BS, but I'm gonna take you for your word because you know what? I'm gonna remember everything you said. So when I do decide to give you that 0 and cut you off for all, there won't be anything that you can say to refute it. Well, I didn't do this. Well, actually, you have a few events that I have that memory like a female, in a sense, a stereotypical female. So when I come on the scene and I'm about to cut you loose, my shot at and cut me loose. When I'm about to get ready to cut you loose, I've already had my list of reasons why. So you just keep on moving, you know. But that's just
So do the rest of y'all start at 0 or the rest of y'all start at 100?
Wow. This is an interesting question. I would have to say, don't give someone the benefit of the doubt. I mean, make the person earn your trust. Well, I look at it like you don't have to be like all up in their face, like I don't trust you. I'm watching you. But don't put anything past anybody. Make them earn your trust. See what they're about first. Because I mean, it's cool to give someone the benefit of the doubt till they cross you. But I mean, the way I look at it is, you give them the benefit of the doubt until you catch them. Like, don't put anything past anyone. You like, oh, my girl wouldn't do that, or my girl wouldn't do this or that. You know, like, it's possible.
See,
think about it. Is it impossible or is it improbable?
I don't think, like, in my personal opinion, like, I put nothing past no one. Like, I feel like as humans, you're capable of doing anything at any given moment. But what I'm saying is, if you tell me that you cheat, that you won't cheat, I'm going to take you for your word. Now, I know, because I'm just really good at feeding signs, I know when BS is present. But like I said, until I have verifiable proof that it's true, I'm not going to put you under the bus. But once that proof is evident, nothing you can say can get you back those points that you could have had you just kept it 100 with me.
Right.
So my thing is, I'm going to give you honesty no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? I might be a little blunt with it. I may be very direct with it. I may hurt your feelings with it. But I feel at the end of the day, you should give me that respect. You understand what I'm saying? So I know people don't work like I work. Some people just like, no, I don't want to tell him the whole truth because he might just kick me to the curb, which will be the.
I mean, and that's very possible.
So I want to ask, what exactly does it mean when you give someone the benefit of the doubt?
Like you said, you take their word for what they're saying, and you automatically assume to tell them the truth until you find out that they're not telling you the truth. Or you assume that they're doing the right thing until you realize, until you find out they're not doing the right thing. To me, the benefit of the doubt is what's right, what's moral and ethically right and correct, undoubtedly and unarguably.
So would it be safe to say a clean slate, pretty much?
No, because, I mean, in my case, I feel like when someone says the benefit and then they also have doubt in the same sentence, it kind of leads me astray. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I'm giving you a benefit of something I doubt, I'm not trusting you anyway. You get what I'm saying? But that's just my terminology.
Yeah, because I was just using the saying. I was not going all deep into it.
You should.
But you know, the
I
psychology major over there.
Benefits.
Nah, that's really more philosophy than psychology.
Okay. Yes, sir. Mel, do you start at 0 or 100?
Start at 0.
Really? You gotta build it?
Yep, gotta build it. I mean, because I don't really mess with that much people anyway, so just to get me to mess with you,
that's true.
Gonna take some time, so I start at 0.
That's true. He is true.
He's telling the truth?
Yeah, he's telling the truth. Don't mess with that many people.
Alright, well my number 3 on the list was you don't talk. And the article says that too many people hold their tongues about things that bother or upset them in their relationship, either because they don't want to hurt their partner because they're trying to win, which goes back to our number 1, or And while this might make things easier in the short term, in the long run, it gradually erodes the foundation of the relationship. Because little issues grow bigger and bigger. And problems that don't get fixed only grow. What do y'all think?
Wow. I don't believe you can fix every single problem in a relationship.
Okay.
You can't do that. Like, I feel you should pick your battles. Like, if it's something that is really, really bothering you, like, then bring it up. But if it's not, then let it go, you know? Like, it's not worth arguing and getting all into it and causing tension between the both of you. Like, you got to make sacrifices in a relationship. And if it's just something small, let it go. If it's huge and you just can't get around it, like, bring it up. Sit down with your partner and talk to them about it. You don't necessarily have to argue with them and stuff. It all depends on how you approach it or whatnot. You know, don't sit there and be like, well, I don't like it when you do this. I don't like it when you do that.
I saw you with that girl last week, and I know she wasn't your cousin.
You know, girl. I mean, you know that girl. I don't know her too well. You know. You just called me. I don't know. You know.
But I saw you coming out the grocery store with her with your food stamp card already. She got 7 bags. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You wasn't getting no discount because your hands was on the wrong bags.
She worked there, baby.
But you know, choose your battles. That's how I feel about it. It depends on how you approach it. You know, don't say like, I can't stand it when you do this or do that, or you know, it's just all your fault and I hate it when you know, you approach it like, you know, I feel this way when this happens, or I feel that way when this happens. That way you're not attacking the person. Like, you just tell them how you feel, and like that comes off easier. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I believe in all of that wholeheartedly. I think like most things probably are not argument worthy, and every single thing does not have to be discussed and doesn't require some long drawn out conversation about this, that, and the other, and I feel like this, and this. You just shut up. Like, the big things talk about little things like you left toothpaste in the sink. Okay, wipe it up and get over it. But like the big things that really do bother you or like hurt you or whatever, talk about it. What y'all think?
Well, sometimes I'm like that. In the past, I mean, that's not who I am, but you know, sometimes I was the type of person to be like, you know, you told me you would call me at 8 o'clock, and it's 8:05. So what's up with that? And then I'll be like, you know, last week on Wednesday, you told me you were gonna call me at 6:55, but you called me at 7, and then blah 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 blah. I mean, I realize it's not right.
They'll get the 5-minute
It's
discount.
kind of
Man, I told you said you were going to call me at 7 o'clock. You called me at 7 o'clock 5 seconds. I appreciate that at all. I think you really need to adjust yourself.
I mean,
Oh man.
sometimes
You better dial the phone at 6:59:59.
I think, all right, okay. All right, see, basically what happens with that is when you're used to somebody doing something a certain way, like right on the dot all the time, I don't know, it bothers me. But that's something else, but that's how I feel.
What y'all think? Frank, man?
I think you should talk everything out, even if it's something small. It could build up to be something big. I think you should just talk everything out. It don't have to be like a physical argument. I mean, every argument doesn't have to be physical. It could be like kind of a debate.
What you mean by like a physical argument?
I mean, like,
You mean
you don't want to get to the point where you think about, hold on. You don't want to get to the point where you feel like you want to hit a female or something. So long as you don't get to that point.
See how his hand doing like this?
I know, like, have you had frequent physical arguments?
I've never had a physical argument.
Oh,
I'm saying don't
I'm glad to know
let
that.
it get to that point. Like, just keep it casual, cool.
What is there to talk about in a physical argument?
There ain't no talking in a physical
I said long as you don't let it to it. You know, a physical argument where she might be like,
All in your face.
yeah.
Like, push on you.
Well, the dude and the dude might be like, man, get out my face, and the dude and the girl will be like, well, what's he gonna do? Get out my face or something. So,
I never hit
How did you respond to
I shake
that,
the
Demar?
fuck out of
I
you.
walked the other way.
Did you feel like you needed to hit her? Like you wanted to hit her?
I
I'm glad.
body slammed my girlfriend.
Oh, did she like that?
No, she didn't like it too
Oh,
much.
okay.
Some girls like that, though.
I mean, depending on what's going on.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't sexual at all. It was nothing
Well, I
weird
don't
going
think
on. was bad.
I
I was trying to defuse the situation.
Wait, you really did? You serious?
No, I'm dead. It was a bed. I didn't rock them on the ground. I didn't
Guess that makes it better.
Yeah,
Can we get some details?
I know. What was this argument about?
It was really, I don't even remember what it was about, but I think I was trying to defuse the situation, but I kept getting nagged and agitated about it. And like, I know that when I try to defuse the situation and people continue to get in my face about it, I flipped, the switches just really flipped. And it's like, just so happened, like, I never hit her, but I was just like pushing her away and like, you know, we was wrestling and stuff like that, but she was like putting her skin, like nails all in me and stuff, like scratching me and
Out of
stuff.
anger?
And, like,
He was
But
mad.
like, how did it get to that point?
I don't remember. It's not that important. That's why that I don't remember. But it's probably something small that I was just like, I didn't really. But it ended up with me just like, after I had figured like, after fighting, I left. Because I knew at that particular point, I probably would have hit him. And I never practiced hitting a woman, even like playing and all like that. Because, like, personally, I had seen that in my family. So, you know what I'm saying? That's like a real deep spot. So, like, I knew I didn't want to become a person that was an abuser. So, after I did elevate myself to the point where I took a lot more physical force. Even though I was trying to just like, nah, leave it alone, just leave it alone, just go about your business, just leave it alone. Like, when you flip that switch, it's what you get.
It's flipped. Yeah.
You get a whole bunch of.
I mean, I got into an altercation with a girl one time. It was kind of crazy.
Wait, define altercation.
Like, all right, she like pushed me or whatever. You know, I pushed her on the bed or whatever. You know, but she was like, man, you know, you ain't gonna do this to me. So she like stormed out the place. I was a little worried. Like, I thought like she was gonna call the police like on me. But like, my phone rang. It was like, pops or whatever, right?
Keep your
Like, it
hands
was
on
like-
my girl.
Like, I don't know.
Pass the cold for you.
But it was like, you sling with place your hands with a little pine box. You're across the line. I got a little nervous, like. I don't know if I answered the phone no more after that, you know?
That's funny. That's funny.
Wow.
Alright, well, following up with You Don't Talk, we have You Don't Listen. And this says not just listening, but really listening is hard because it's normal to want to defend yourself when you're hearing something that sounds like criticism, or instead of really hearing somebody or listening to somebody, you interrupt to explain yourself or make excuses, or you turn inward to prepare your defense. I know I do this. I think I'm listening, but I'm really about to defend myself really good. And but it says your partner actually deserves you to actually really listen to everything they have to say.
Wow. Well, my girl said I don't listen. Well, at least that's what I think she said.
That was funny.
I was playing with her. I'm single right now, you know, ladies. You know, I might be doing an R&B show after this. You know, all the
Trying
time.
to put no plug. You trying to put a plug.
I know, right?
But nah, you know,
That was more creepy than that.
I think as long as you like, I think you should pay attention to what your lady has to say or whatnot. You know, don't just shoot it up. Yeah, you know, for real.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Show enough. That's what I say. Show enough.
But don't get me wrong, it's been times when like I've been like in a relationship with a girl and like I wasn't paying attention. I ain't gonna lie.
My thing, go tomorrow. Go tomorrow. Cause I'm finna go in.
Nah, you got it.
No. Let him go in last.
Okay. Well, I consider myself a great listener. That's why I shine. I am called the listener, basically. That's why out of all of my female friends, they call me when it comes to that kind of stuff. So now I want to hear what Frank has to say.
Wait. You gotta go last, Mel.
I mean, I'm an excellent listener too, man. I would like to think I'm an excellent listener. I might not do what you want me to do, like from what you was telling me, but I listen.
Alright.
Alright, wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I just know you're really about to go.
Okay.
But okay, like I know I've been told, a lot of people tell me that I listen really, really well. Even though I might not feel like I am, but they really feel like I do listen well. And as let me use my boyfriend as an example. If we having this issue to the point where he got to say something and not me, then he'll call and just start just going in, right? And I'm making bullet points in my mind and things I got to go back in at. I feel like I'm listening, and he feels like I'm really listening. But I am making my bullet points because whether I'm agreeing or disagreeing, I'm ready to retaliate in the most gentle way I know how.
That is just horrible.
What? To make bullet points when you come
that
in?
ain't
That's what I do.
That ain't horrible.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not attacking you. I'm just really responding to what you said.
No, my thing is, most of the time, like when I have had conversations with females, especially my girlfriend, it's a lot of stuff she's claiming I've done that I know for doggone well I haven't done.
I feel you.
So I'm gonna cut you off. That's how I am. I'm just rude with it. When you have insulted me or I feel like you lying to me, you'll be like, "Mama, look, I don't even feel what you talking about right now because that is definitely a lie. Can you even pinpoint where you found me doing this at?" And then hold on, but let me finish. No, because you wrong right now and you lying on me. That's how I am. So I know if I feel like you're like insulting me, or if I feel like we're in most arguments, there's no civilized way that people communicate. It's not like, well, you know, when you do this, it's no. You do this, you this type of person, you do all this kind of stuff. When you doing all that, you this type of person kind of stuff, I'm finna just cut that train short, baby.
Yeah.
Look, let me
I
just
really hate that.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're trying to have a discussion, it's actually trying to get you somewhere, and you throwing the you
That's
at
what I
me.
don't like.
I feel like I'm attacked. So I make a point.
Exactly.
It takes a lot for me to get to the point where I'm throwing you at you. Because I will put it on me to make you feel better.
I ain't finna tell
About
that
it.
lie.
I'll say,
no time.
not
You
saying
know.
put like I'm blaming myself, but I'll be like,
like,
but I'll put like I feel like this when this happens. I'm not gonna say you do this and then da da da. No, that's not gonna get you nowhere.
No.
So when I feel like I'm being attacked with the you, first of all, I'm sensitive. So I feel like I'm being attacked anyway.
One-on-one.
I agree with you. Like, you shouldn't, if you're in any argument, don't like say you this and you that and you this and you that. You're attacking somebody. And like, also, it's better to, if you do bring up something, attack them on a micro scale, not a macro scale. When I say that, like, you say something like, "Oh, I just hate your personality," or "You're a horrible person."
I just hate you.
Like, you're sitting there saying like they're a horrible person. Like,
scum.
like, break it down. Like, be more specific. Like, you know, well, I don't like it when you do this right here, or I don't like when you do this right here. Don't attack somebody like, you know, you're a horrible person, you're bad, you're a horrible girlfriend, horrible boyfriend, or whatever. Like,
You just kill yourself.
like, that's bad.
Yeah.
And like you said, say how you feel. You know, I feel this way when this happens. I feel that way when this happens.
I mean, you're gonna get those people that's sensitive anyway. When you tell them, like, you try to break it down and try to be like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like this when you do this, they're gonna be like, so what you trying to say? I don't do this for you. I don't do that for you. Man, what you trying to say? Then you got to go back and be
I
like,
know. You feel like that, Jamel? That's you.
how Jamel be doing? How Jamel be doing when he be getting attacked? He's like, so what you trying to say? So I don't do this? I don't do that?
But I mean, one thing I want to say, I mean, like, when it comes to relationship, like, one thing for advice I would give people, like, realize that in a relationship there are going to be problems. Don't ever base your relationship off anyone else's. Don't be like, oh well, my friend relationship, it's all good and stuff. You don't necessarily
do that.
Yeah, you don't know what they go through, all right? They may be putting on a front for everybody, and they may keep their problems private, which is always a
Which
good
you
thing.
need to do.
Yes.
Sorry.
Like, do not involve your family in your problems. Yeah. What you need to do. Do not involve your family in your problems. Don't tell your homegirls, homeboys, everything that go on in your relationship.
Oh, I hate that.
Like, what happens between you and your significant other needs to stay between you and your significant other. And just remember, it's going to have problems. Like, the first 3 months, honeymoon phase. Everything's going to be nice, sweet, and new. You're going to be happy to be together. And then, like, once that argument comes and the problems start rising up, that's when I feel like you're actually
In the relationship.
That's a commandment.
That's when it starts.
Yes.
Thou shalt
That's
not
the
go
truth.
to
It's
other when you conduct a conversation.
It's so
It's
easy to
argumentative.
be in a relationship when everything's good. Like, the real truth and the test come when you like hit a little rough patch, whether it be big or small. But it's really easy to do everything right when everything's good.
That's why I hate when if a girl, all right, if a girl is cheating on you or having a relationship with someone else,
Tell it.
I hate to hear about how that other person is when, of course, the first month of you talking to that person, they're gonna put on the game.
It's gonna
face.
be great.
Exactly. So it's hard to explain that to some people. They don't want to hear that, but it's like You stay with that person long enough, you'll get to know the real them eventually.
Right. Nobody's flawless.
That's why I
Exactly.
give you my scum when you meet me. You get past the scum level, you get the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Like, as a matter of fact, when I'm talking to people, like women or whatnot, first thing I ask them, well, not the first thing, but you know, I'll throw it in there eventually.
What's your social security?
That too, you know.
Well,
I sit there and ask
Credit
them, like, tell me 3 good things about you and 3 bad, and start with the good things. Like, I want you to go with the bad.
I'm using that from now on in life.
I won't,
Yeah,
'cause I'll be like, I feel like I gotta
That's
quote
like
it. I feel like I gotta quote it when I do it. Like, ask quoted from.
Like, as long as you know there's some good things in a relationship,
Yeah.
as long as you know there's some good things, you just gotta keep in mind that there are also gonna be some bad things, and like you should just be on the lookout for those. And one more thing I just want to say, my bad, but like one more thing I just want to say, if you ever get into an argument with your person, like try to end the argument as soon as possible, and like give each other space for like a little bit, you know, let things die down. 'Cause when you mad, you're in that resentment stage, like your emotional level is up. Like you need to wait for both parties' emotional level to come down, so y'all can actually talk to each other, and actually get something done, you know, figure the problems out versus just hurting each other and saying stuff that's damaging and it's not helping at all.
I make a point to try to end all my serious discussions or arguments on like good notes. Like I might say, okay, well you're still great, bye. Something like that. Like something positive,
Oh,
just
that's
like
so cute.
I know,
That's
sorry.
awesome.
But like I just don't want you to feel like I just hate you because we just had an argument. Because I don't. I just had a lot to say. I felt really passionately about something.
People don't like when I argue with them. But I feel like you about to say something about it.
Nah.
Oh, people don't like when I argue because when I'm done, I just be like, shut up, let's go get something to eat.
Like it's over.
People be mad still. No, I don't want to eat. But I'm mad. You shouldn't have been mad.
On that note, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to the Love Below.
I like how some that too. You know what I'm thinking about? The Buffalo or something. Man, when I basically said the same thing and then you said it, I'm like, what? I too, man. I think you said the same thing I said. He just said it better.
And then she said, no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. That you were like,
The same thing I just said.
I'm in Mario, it's Friday, man. Stop laughing here one day on Wednesday. You want it all? No, they got the day freestyle Michael. I think he ain't blind. Oh, really? I think he ain't blind. Blind Fury. Yeah, blind about right. I mean, it's still red. He's not blind Fury. He was blind. I just got real cockeyed. I think we gonna miss something to say something.
Hey, somebody thought
I got good ears. I got good ears. I heard the wind.
Now we're on topic right here. You got to be there.
I know this song.
We got 5 minutes left on the break.
Mario, man. I have to run with a minute, dog.
You don't like that over
Did you do the freestyle on Mario, man?
when I went, they weren't even happy. Right, I had fun. One of them was 115. I don't even really have a battle. I just
anybody wants to
And you are not a Muslim. It's when I don't take my side. Cause look at my
Everybody heard that free.
It's promoted out of
Shit, like, real person.
around the world with
I wanted to give y'all some entertainment because y'all charged on the admission price. That brings
If I'm not that, never mind. Alright.
She got a special toilet system.
Got them bubbles. Got them bubbles.
She got a special toilet system. Like, man, this go too hard.
I can turn it back when I'm looking at it.
It's hot than a mother.
I said,
All that booty in that shit.
Hey!
I don't know what they're talking about.
Wayne Street.
What is she talking about?
Alright, so
Taylor gang or die.
you have to tell
This project is brought to you
we was on the train, we was talking about going place to eat, and I had left over my refrigerator. So like, man, I'm gonna eat my refrigerator. And then
the gang.
I'm like, put stuff on the refrigerator. My girl was like, hey, what's up?
Wow, we had a good
So
argument.
this young man, and I was explaining to him everything. So then Frank came in and basically said, I'm saying what I was playing her. He just said it better. And then she got the point.
Damn.
I was so mad. Frank, you should have told him what to say. No, I think I just came in the room. Like,
I'm like, man, I thought we were gonna go.
You don't touch the crowd, see you got with my name in it. Only these
He's like, hey, come on, man, I'm like, man, if you was a boy, I would have punched you in your face.
and we wasted all this time going back and forth, but I was like, being back and forth. I was like,
I'm not serious. I could be not
it's such a shame.
So let's everybody go home.
Stuck alone in this way,
When they do college film there,
yeah.
go to Atlanta.
got my foot on the gas, it's never
I
enough
told
for
Mario,
smoke.
when
You got us
See you over there. Like, oh,
I bet it was a long time. You know they used to have
got love for me. Fit in, I'ma stay down. If you my life with the friends to see how it
before
pans
they
out.
play.
Just need a handout. Middle fingers up. That's the way that
I was there all the time. We always
I'm the greatest.
I'm talking station.
Speaking as the captain of the such a shame. It's this pain.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you wanted to. You know, this Friday Night Lights edition.
Oh, we gotta go in like 5 seconds.
I'm going in. I'm gonna go home.
This is The Love Below. I'm Bianca Monique and I'm on with
Yes, ma'am.
L.M.C.
It's your boy D-Mac.
And Tion Lewis from You Got Mail. Make sure you tune into our show
Okay.
Tuesdays and Thursdays between 1 and 2. Yeah.
Nice plug. At number 5, we're gonna skip number 5, but it says you spend like a single person. But we're in college,
What is it?
so it says you spend like a single person. But we're in college and we're not married, so we're skipping that one.
Yeah.
Number 6 says that you can destroy your relationship by being afraid of breaking up. And the explanation they gave, it says that nobody.
Wait. Can I guess before you throw it out? Yeah.
Excited, are we?
I was ready. All right, check this out. You can't be afraid to break up because if you just put up with anything, like your mate's gonna feel like they can just walk all over you and this person's not going away. They'll get like too comfortable with you and they'll end up leaving you because they feel like, I'll always have this person, you know. They'll always be sitting there waiting on me, and it's not gonna be much of a challenge then for the lovely female, you know.
Since you preaching, I was trying to hit the little piano.
Yeah, I like that.
I couldn't get the real harmony right.
But don't ever be afraid to walk away because, like, if you have the mentality of, well, if I got this person, I can always have someone else, especially if they're not treating me right. Go ahead, like.
It's hard to find relationships, man.
What is it?
I got 5 girls right now.
Yeah.
Want me to read that?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, nobody in a truly happy partnership is afraid of breaking up. If you are, there's a big warning sign that something's wrong. But often what's wrong is the fear itself. Not only does it betray a lack of trust, but it shows a lack of self-confidence and self-esteem. You're afraid that there's no good reason for someone to want to be with you, or that sooner or later your partner will wise up and take off. So you pour more energy into keeping up the appearance of a happy relationship than you do in building yourself up as a person. This isn't going to be very satisfying for you, and it isn't going to be satisfying for your partner.
Woo!
Do you feel good about yourself now?
Yes. I pretty much hit that one. I feel,
All right, what do y'all think about the fear of breaking up?
I don't even know what hasn't already said.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna.
No comment?
Yeah.
No?
Give it a stab. Take a stab, man.
I don't think she'll be scared to break up because I gotta agree with him. Because I feel like if you give the female all the power, then she like he always come back to me, so I can do what I want to basically. So.
Right?
Wait. Explain the scenario to me again, because I'm not truly getting the whole fear and breaking up thing. Like, you mean like we've been together for like X amount of years and we shared a set of memories and...
It's just like, basically it's saying that you'll stay and just deal with a lot of stuff that you probably shouldn't deal with because you just don't want to break up. That's what the point
That's
is.
what married couples do all the time.
You
When
know,
you're married.
that's a different thing.
I mean, college marriage.
I think
how many people you know be in relationships with deadbeat partners?
I mean, yeah.
And you know they dirty. You know they dirty.
The situation would probably be a case by case thing because I know with marriages you probably compare a marriage to a regular college relationship. You will work harder to fix whatever issues you have. Well, you should work harder to fix whatever issues you have in your marriage.
Should if she ain't doing right, you legally bound to to death tear the contract up, you know. But I don't know, man. I think a lot of times, man, that speaks more to insecurities.
Right.
You have to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, I just take being in a relationship with somebody so long, even if it's not that long, but like a good period of time, you learn about that person and you just realize that, like, you've done a lot with that person. You had so many experiences and memories and things of that nature with that person. So you want to hold on to that because you somehow want to feel like it'll come back, it'll return, and everything will be better. But understanding that at that particular time, the fact that you want something that you haven't had in a long time, you just got to come to the realization that the faster you get the wings to fly, the better, the faster you can actually soar. But if every time you're trying to grow wings, you still trying to hold on to the animals on your feet, how are you going to fly? You know what I'm saying? So, I think that fear of wanting to break up deals with more of the insecurities of not being able to deal with stuff personally by yourself. So I mean, it speaks to individual development more than actual the relationship dynamic. So I don't know.
Well, I got a question. I mean, it's a little bit off topic, kind of, sort of, just a little bit almost.
That's what it's all about. It, love.
We
Okay.
go off topic.
All right, check this out. I know you was talking about memories and building something with a person. And let's say you put more time in that person. Let's say you've been with a person 1, 2, 3, 4 years or whatnot, and you finally break up. Let's say you don't stick by the rules, you know, the stuff you're naming, and like you end up losing that person. Like, how much harder does it make the breakup? You know, because you got to deal with the person, memories, you know, the like forever haunting you.
I mean,
You got to like, you've grown accustomed to living with this, like
you
having this
mean-
person in your life.
Do you mean like lose that person, like you're not even cool after, like it's just
Yeah.
cut off completely?
Yes.
go in tomorrow.
You got it. Cause we both. Nah,
Go ahead. No,
No,
you haven't
no,
said
no,
nothing. I
no,
think you
no.
need to get it off your
Go
chest.
ahead,
Go
Demario.
ahead.
Come on, man.
Go
No,
tomorrow.
Demario.
Go
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna go after you.
No,
We wasting
gentlemen
time.
first.
Man. Come on.
I'm scrum. Go ahead.
Come on. Let me collect my thoughts. I'm trying to collect my
Penny
thoughts.
for your thoughts. Someone's calling in. Got someone calling. But I mean, I think that it still speaks to a personal development, because if you never had that time to get yourself together individually, you'll never remember what it was like. You understand what I'm saying? And still, when you with somebody for a long period of time, you fuse what you thought was yourself into what that person is. So it's like when you lose a person that you've been with for so long, not only are you losing them, but you're losing a part of yourself that you gave to them. So it's like now you got to refight. You got to regain a new identity just to, you know, save face. And so, I mean, I just feel like when you get to that point where you have been with somebody for a long time, and, you know, I think.
We have a caller. We have a caller. Sade? What's up? Yeah.
I just want to say that, hey,
Our topic what?
we didn't know that, you know what I mean? We break up with them,
Mm-hmm. What about it?
like, I think that person that day that, like, goes on the week and you about to go,
Why do you feel like that?
but that is like, it's almost like a person called text, and, I didn't make it know you, like, 2 weeks. It's like, okay, like, I have a person do that.
You have somebody be attached to you.
I'm like, dang, you always know me, like, 2 weeks.
How attached were they? Like on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most attached. A 20?
I'm one scale of 1 to 10.
How did you handle that?
I had to let that go.
You better let go.
But how did she take it? What did you say to let her go?
I was like, well, you know, we're just going to about 2 weeks.
I think it's time for you to go.
It's like, hey, she kind of jumped a little already.
All right, thank
I
you.
didn't like that. I think it's like, I don't know.
Do you oftentimes find yourself attracted to psychotic people?
Wow.
Do you? Sade?
Wow.
I'm sorry, that's my best friend, y'all. That's why I'm asking.
Wow.
That explains a lot.
She called in the other day.
All right, thank you. Thank you. See, this is why. Bye. Thank you for calling. Thank you.
All right, what did the caller say about 2 weeks?
She was talking, the caller said that she was talking to some girl for 2 weeks and she got really attached to her. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, it was a 20. Yeah. And she felt like she was really psychotic and she had to let that go.
Wow. Hey, you know, little shouter that's been let go after 2 weeks. If you in the Statesboro area, you like to give your side of these stories, please call us at 912-478-5525. We would love to hear your side of the story. But if not, you know, just keep it in silence. We'll just make our own opinions.
Alright. Tomorrow you have something you want to say? Do you still want to say it?
I actually forgot.
Alright, it's okay. I'm gonna fast forward and just do my top 2 that I want to get to and see what y'all say about it. This one says that you can destroy your relationship because you expect happiness. And it basically says a sign of a bad relationship is that one or both partners expect either to make the other happy or for their partner to make them happy. Is that too much to expect?
They wasn't listening. Repeat it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Mel.
I mean, I think you should do something that try and make both of y'all happy, because I feel like if you try and make your partner more happy than you, then you're going to make yourself suffer. So I think you should try and make both of y'all happy. Now, that might not work all the time. You might have to compromise, but you should try to make both of y'all happy.
Okay, for those of y'all who missed it, it said that you expect happiness, like you expect your partner to be the one to make you happy and vice versa. And it's asking if that, well, it says that's unrealistic to expect your partner to be everything for you and expect them to give you happiness.
That is like probably one of the worst things you can do in a relationship, because after the relationship, that's when you're like super lost and you just don't know who you are. And that kind of person is the type of person to rebound, and then it breaks off to them being psychotic and falling for somebody else in 2 weeks. That kind of stuff, sometimes that kind of stuff can connect. So.
Right?
I wasn't listening at all. Because I heard about trying to make everybody happy, and that kind of just threw me off. Because I feel like you can make people happy. But hit it to me one more time. One more time.
Is it unrealistic to expect your partner to be the person that just makes you happy and vice versa?
No, it's not unrealistic.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
Because of the
either.
fact, now when you have a set of standards that you're not willing to negotiate on, and you want this person that you're with to make this manifold of aspirations and dreams that you always wanted, no, you're not going to be happy. But once you learn how to compromise and fit what weaknesses you have and what weaknesses they have and what strengths both of you have and mesh them together, you can make both of you equally happy. If I know that you only communicate on Tuesday, why talk to you on Wednesday when I know you're not going to talk? You understand what I'm saying? Now, if I expect for you to talk to me 3 days out the week, I just know Wednesday would not be one of them days. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I know that you only eat broccoli, why would I bring rice out? If I know you only eat broccoli, like, I don't get it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You may
I
not
understand that
want
completely.
salt and, you might not want salt and pepper on your broccoli. You might want seasoned salt. So I'm gonna get mad at you because I like salt and pepper on mine. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people try to make people change.
Right.
And relationships shouldn't be about anybody changing who
Changing
they are,
anything, right.
unless they feel like they should. Now, if I'm 300 pounds and I feel like I'm not happy with myself, but my significant other get with me and they like me for who I am, but I said I don't like who I am, I should take the necessary steps. But I'm not going to change because that other person wants me to change.
Right.
Because you got with me when I was 300 pounds, so why change? You know what I'm saying? Like, people want perfect, and the thing is about perfect, you can never attain it. What you should strive for is excellence. And when you learn how to mesh what you got with what somebody else have and combine it, stop trying to be fractions, try to be a whole, you can make it. And both of y'all can be mutually happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, that should be everyone's standard.
Right.
For both people to come out of that situation happy.
Right.
You know, now going to leaps and bounds, thinking you Superman and you really Flash,
Then
you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not finna get the same thing. Like, Flash can't fly, so my red cape won't do him no justice.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah, I don't think it's unrealistic to expect somebody to like make you happy. I'm not saying that they should be the one to dictate your happiness, but they can definitely make you happy. And so the last one on the list, you Right. See you next week. The last one on the list is you expect it to be easy or you expect it to be hard. What do y'all think? Yeah, how do y'all think that destroys something, a relationship?
I hate to do this to you again. I'm so sorry.
You expect it to be easy or you expect it to be hard?
How does that affect the relationship?
How can that ruin it?
I can see expecting it to be hard, but I think expecting it to be easy is probably worse, because if you expect it to be easy, more than likely you're gonna want to break up when it gets hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think those kind of people are the ones whose relationships don't last very long. And those are the kind of people who think that as soon as you have a little rough patch, they think that it's time to dip out, because it's not easy. It's not as easy as they thought they were, so they're probably going to try to move on. But that's just how I see it.
I agree. I don't believe in taking the easy route, taking the easy way out. Like, oh, we having a rough patch, maybe we should just take a break or take up or something like that, like a breakup or something. I'm not one who believes in that. I believe in like sticking it out, working it out, or whatever. But both people have to have that same mentality. One person can't believe in like working through hard stuff, and one person can't believe in just if it's not easy, I'm not with it. Mel, what you think?
I gotta agree with y'all. I think like when you think a relationship is easy, you don't put that much effort in it. Like if you're studying for a test and you expect it to be easy, then you don't really study that hard. So
Yeah.
when it's hard, if you expect it to be hard, then you put extra effort in. Like you try to overstay, like you try to take extra steps. So.
Alright, well I'm about to read why they said it's wrong to think it's easy and it's wrong to think it's hard. It says there are two deeply problematic attitudes about relationships. One is that a relationship should be easy, that you really love each other and are meant to be together, it will work itself out. You shouldn't think that. The other is that anything worth having is going to be hard, and that therefore, if it's hard, it must be worth having. The outcome of both views is that you don't work at your relationship. You don't work because it's supposed to be easy and therefore not need any work, or you don't work because it's supposed to be hard and it wouldn't be hard if you worked at it. Right. In both cases, you quickly get burnt out either because the problems you're ignoring really don't go away just because you think they should, or because the problems you're cultivating are a constant drag on your energy. A relationship that's too much work might be suffering from one of those attitudes, but a relationship that doesn't seem to need any work isn't any better. Do y'all agree?
Yeah.
Mel?
I didn't think it was that deep.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's understandable.
I mean, I agree that relationships are not easy, but I also agree that they should not be like deathly hard. Like it shouldn't be ridiculously hard either.
It's gotta be even.
Right. So we're going to go for a quick break and come back for our shout outs and our LB breakdown. Stay tuned.
Don't hear the track.
I know, I didn't say anything. I didn't say home. No, I said home.
Put that on everything. I'm just trying to chill a bit. Play with it and blaze a bit and play you on my late. Lately I've been stressing, so I need you like I'm crazy. Music for the runners and money's overrated. That's why I spend it like I look at it with hatred. And look at you, it's painful, there's nothing send you naked. But I'ma wait it out, I'm about to see that drought. Cause if I get it now, he's gonna take a different route. So, I'm 40 days tonight. Feeling like it's blowing out and I just need a fight quick. Trying to get inside your mind without that nice shit. So I'ma be alright for the night when you get back.
Girl, I don't wanna rush tonight. It's hard when we so I can give you what you need. I know tonight. Yes, yeah. It's obvious that girl you're fine, but I just wanna make love to you. So if you wanna break your heart,
I want to go have everything you want.
You should be one and done if she turns up.
You can't go in my room. No, I'm saying that's what I was going to.
They saying I don't need it. If you gave it, I would take it. Have you shaking, I would break you off.
I gotta ask you
You thought, but you got my respect. It's wrong. So you on this level. Maybe I won't play it. Maybe I resonate it. And even if we don't speak, still it's some amazing. That's how this love me be. Like the way she look at me. She say that she's celibate. I penetrate her mentally. I'm sure it's meant to be. It's meant to be.
Not if y'all really playing for it.
Since we changing everything. Cause it's meant to be. It's meant to be. She say I think I'm ready. Change is
girl, I don't wanna rush tonight. Take your time with me, so I can give you what you need. I know what you like. It's obvious that girl you're fine, but I just wanna make love to you. So if you don't I give you mine. Yes, oh girl, good sex and you're making all I have to give. There's no counterfeit feeling started. It's equal to like the perfect time to chill. So I can give you what you need. I know what you like. Yes, it's obvious that girl you're fine. Let's chill, baby.
This is the Love Below, and I'm Bianca Monique, and I'm on with.
This Mel.
She wanted to be right.
Alright, well, we had our show. My LB breakdown is basically that perfection does not exist, and sometimes when you think too hard about things, that it can get in the way of your relationships, good qualities, and it kind of makes it hard to make things work. You gotta compromise on things. So now it's time for the shout outs. Mel?
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. His birthday was yesterday. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to everybody on Ustream.
I want to shout out to all the listeners on Ustream, on the radio. I want to shout out to Sotovia. I want to shout out to Brittany Ray. I want to shout out to my boy Wes. And that's it.
I want to shout out to the listeners, Love Below family, my friends listening, Sade, my daddy, Kelton. Hey, thanks. And that's the show.
Hey, hold on. I want to get a shout out to, the special listeners that wait for me to comment, wait for me to say my name and stuff. So shout out to you.
That's the show. Tune in Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 to 11 for the Love Below.
Thank you, shout out to the